Hello, it's Lori Joe Vest, and we are on day 6 of 38 Days of Work Mom. And I am reading from my book, Work Mom Says Don't Be an Idiot, available on Amazon, and going through each of the 38 lessons that you don't want to learn on your own. I already learned them. Let me take that bad hit for you and don't make yourself go through it. So this is a really, really good one. It's called, the headline is Give It 20 Minutes. Basically, anything that happens at work that causes you to move into upset, like you're angry or you feel slighted, or maybe somebody said something that made you feel bad about yourself. Anything that happens that brings up that emotional response. In this chapter, I talk about freeze, fawn, flee. There's all kinds of trauma responses, and we all have our preferred trauma response when something bad happens. Some people want to fight, some people want to run away. That's flee. Some people want to freeze, where they just don't do anything. Personally, I'm a real big fan of fawning, meaning I'll do whatever I can to help you like me. It's just another, way to respond to trauma. But those trauma responses are built into your biology, so that, if you were Neanderthal, you had to have these specific types of responses in order to survive. And we are biological beings, not as intellectual as we think we are. So we have these drives, and in order to avoid reacting out of one of those drives, you want to give it 20 minutes. You want to sit on your hands. You don't want to send any emails. I remember working in agency land, and there were a couple of people on the team that didn't really care for each other. And they would kind of bounce back and forth these email threads with, 15 people CC'd, kind of tattling on each other. And it was just so unappealing. I mean, it was drama. It basically was a, kind of workplace drama that was unnecessary and didn't make either of them look good. That's the thing. It made them both look immature, because when you respond out of out of your trauma response, you are not responding from a place of logic. And that's what you want to do when you're at work. When you're at work, you're working on your career, you are, if you're in a business relationship, you want to be reacting and, not reacting. You want to be responding to things that happen strategically. If you're upset, you can't do that. So give it 20 minutes, sit on your hands, do something else, listen to some music, you know, walk around the block, get a change of scenery, whatever it takes to get you out of that emotional space, and then respond to the situation. And if you learn to do that, it will improve your career success exponentially, because you become known as that person that's solid and grounded. I've struggled with this, real honest. I think I have had all these trauma responses for a long time, and some of them are, they just pop up. But I've also very successfully tamped them down when I needed to. So it's something I'm getting much and much, much, much better at. So again, I learned the lesson, so you don't have to, or at least maybe you can get through them faster than I did. So thank you for joining me today for day 6. We will be back for the next 32 days. But in the meantime, if you would like to check out my podcast, it's Work Mom Says Don't Be an Idiot. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and all the different podcast platforms. And you can also find it at workmomsays.com, which is my website. And I have a contact form there. I would love to hear from you. Get in touch. Tell me what you would like me to talk about if you have questions to ask me. I'm also an open networker on LinkedIn. So head over to LinkedIn and connect with me there and let me know that you were watching the YouTube series. So that's all I got for you today. See you tomorrow.